A controversial vote to allow a donated home in La Crosse to become a transitional house for veterans is 48 hours away.
News 8's Jordan Fremstad tells us what you need to know before the City Council casts their ballots on Thursday.
Mike and Martha, sources within La Crosse's Common Council say they expect a conditional use permit to be granted on Thursday night. The vote comes after months of disagreements between the Tomah VA and neighbors in the area. The Tomah VA director says if the permit is granted, the VA will have to earn the trust of the neighborhood.
It's been a 3-month battle.
We didn't think it would be to this level.
A home that was donated by Barb and Dave Erickson to help veterans get back on their feet hit a roadblock when neighbors in the area raised some concerns.
People don't know what to expect. They don't know the people moving into the house.
Concerns about property value, privacy, and safety, rights that every homeowner is entitled to. Tomah VA Medical Center Director Victoria Brahm understands these neighbors' concerns.
I think the neighbors have every right to ask those questions.
Veterans who will live in the home will be those who have struggled with PTSD, depression, and homelessness, to name a few. The nature of those conditions has neighbors worried about the dangers they could pose on the neighborhood. Brahm argues that anyone can suffer from mental health problems and says these veterans are taking a proactive approach to heal.
This will probably be more safe because these are people that have addressed their issues.
The Tomah VA has had a track record of problems, most notably in 2015 when a series of articles by the Center for Investigative Reporting found that the VA's dispensed oxycodone pills rose from 50,000 to 712,000 from 2004 to 2012 and led to the death of a U.S. Marine veteran.
That's history. Tomah had some history, had some issues, has new leadership, has in the last 3 years shown over and over and over again how successful they can be.
Brahm says of the 45 similar houses across the country, this home will break barriers of security.
This will be the only one out of all of the other houses in the country that has a security assistant on the off hours and weekends.
The organization has promised it will not allow violent or sexual offenders to live in this home.
This is not the same VA. So I understand we're going to have to prove it again, but I'm more concerned about that these veterans have a chance, that they deserve it, and I am confident they are not going to let the neighbors down.
The Tomah VA director says if the permit is granted, they will start drafting up what the security assistant position will look like. They also say no police reports have been filed for any of the other 45 homes across the country that have less security.
Thanks a lot, Jordan. And the La Crosse Common Council will meet Thursday night at 6 o'clock in council chambers at City Hall to take a vote.